that Baltimore secondary they've been struggling for quite some time.
They're not on the field.
Listen, they've been struggling for quite some time, but I give Tua credit.
You got to give him credit.
Listen, they've been breathing life into Tua all offseason. Tyreek Hill has been singing Tua's praises. Mike McDaniel's been singing Tua's praises. So I'm gonna give him his props. I'm gonna give him his props. But see, he always trying to stir something up here. But there's levels to this.
Mm-hmm.
There's levels, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
But is it because nobody's sitting up here trying to say that Tua is the next Josh Allen or Tua is the next Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? But is there something to be, a good game manager? Like, you can win Super Bowls with a good game manager.
Could he be Drew Brees?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
listen,
Could it be
always
Drew
say-
Brees?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, listen, I like I said off the top, the number one job of a quarterback is what, Key? To take care of the football.
Take care of the football and get his team in the end zone.
That's right. Like, he's done a really good job of that. So if you want to talk about, the job description and does he fit that? Absolutely.
But what about Brees? Hold on. What about the Brees comparisons? Littler guy, left-handed version, be accurate, right? His career didn't start off like gangbusters. He had to build, then get to a good situation. Tua didn't get moved, but the situation got better for him. What about a comparison like that? Could he be a star quarterback ever in his career, do you think?
Well, listen, he, judging by what he's surrounded by, he could absolutely be that. When you got explosive weapons like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, it makes your job a lot easier, But again, for Tua, I understand the comparisons, small guy, he's very accurate, all those things with Drew Brees. Man, but Drew Brees has accomplished a lot, man.
And that was
He's accomplished a
comparison.
lot.
Those were comparisons when he came out of school. You always got a comp. And I tell this to Jay all the time. Everybody walking around 6'4" with a fade that's dark skinned is not Keyshawn Johnson. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Even if they look like it, they resemble, they wear the same number, it's not the same. The reason that I have pushback on this situation is you're not going to package him up and sell him to me and make me think that all of a sudden he's a legit MVP candidate when he's a game manager. What game manager is ever MVP candidate?
Who's throwing out MVP? I want to know who's throwing out MVP candidate.
Was the guy that was...
Oh, no. See, it's right. Once again, how stories get framed
that's
by
how
these two.
But that's how we got into this whole back and forth thing, is because they had him on the odds.
I said in the first 3 weeks, he's on the odds, and he's in that conversation.
They had him in the odds as an MVP candidate.
Uh-huh.
He ain't playing MVP football. He played MVP fourth quarter.
I'm not saying it's going to.
I don't care why. Listen, MVP fourth quarter.
MVP.
What's the most key? I hear what you're saying.
But you can't package him up.
Athlete eyeball test tells me a lot that two football guys in here go, not quite. So far, the results are the results. He's got to be in the conversation. I'm not saying he's going to finish there. Right now, he's in the conversation.
No, you're not going to do that
got the best QBR in the NFL.
I don't give a damn if he
They're
got
undefeated.
the best RWA in the NFL.
How about, do you care about 3-0?
I don't care.
Do you care about 3-0?
I care about 3-0. That's the team.
I'm not saying he's the best. I'm saying he's accomplished the most so far this year.
Max, if you take that fourth quarter away, that's all I'm saying.
You can't take it away.
It's
there. You live in this world, curiosity. What
if you take Eli Manning's Super Bowls away, but he won the freaking Super Bowl by outplaying everybody.
I'm going to say, here's what I will say. Lamar Jackson, right now, is the
MVP.
Yes,
no doubt.
We agree with that.
Jackson.
Yes, Lamar's number one.
We agree on that. We said that.
So the conversation came up again, Wood. They played against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Tua, 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Lamar Jackson spotted the defense 28 points. He did his job. But then the odds come out. Lamar Jackson is below Tua.
No, he's not.
No, he was.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was.
Tua was 6 in the odds.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, because you was betting on him.
Yes, he was 6 in the odds.
Whatever. He's on the damn list.
Yeah, he's just on the list. Why you get mad about him just being on the list?
Because you tried to package him up and sell him to me,
See,
Jay.
You're not
gonna do that.
I'm not. We all agreed that Lamar Jackson, D. Wood, was the MVP. We talk about Josh Allen right there, right, because of the passing yards. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. We all agree that they were above Tua.
And Tua's right behind Lamar at plus 1,400.
Okay.
Hey, come on, man. That's all I'm saying. You can't do that.
Who else you putting ahead of Tua then? That's far.
I can't do it.
Who else you gonna put ahead of Tua?
Who would I put ahead of Tua right now? Josh, Patrick Mahomes. Well, that's probably, it's only gonna be 3 to 4 people. You can't stretch the list out. No, you can't.
CD Wood.
You can't stretch it out.
All I'm going to say is this.
Because if I'm stretching, I can put anybody on there.
I'll say this: if Lamar keeps playing this brand of football,
It's gonna be a runaway.
Ain't gonna be close.
he's going. Yeah, he'll be a unit. To me, he'll be.
He's a runaway. But
right.
there's, I have 3 tiers of
burning through
quarterbacks.
my
I did on
minutes.
this just in yesterday. One in the one spot. Two, goes 1, 2, 3. Right? Lamar. Then I got, and people are pushing against it, Mahomes and Allen. And then under that,
You got
the
Mahomes
3
second?
with Allen. And then in the third tier, I have Tua, Hurts, and Trevor Lawrence. Those are the 6 best guys so far this year in terms of results. I'm looking at results. What do you want me to tell you? We didn't get a chance to get into this with
I don't
Damian
think
Woody.
we buy it, but go ahead, Max. We got to get out.
No one did. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.